Hey guys, and welcome. Today on Geek Talk, Collector's Corner, we have a very special thing that I'd like to show you guys today. It is the Blackest Night Power Ring Spectrum set that just hit your comic book stores this Wednesday. Let's go ahead and check that out. It is all of the rings of the Spectrum, including the White Lantern ring, but I'm not just going to show it to you in the box. We're going to go ahead and we're going to open this up now, so you can go ahead and you can see what the rings look like, and hopefully, if I can get it dark enough in here, you can go ahead and light one of these things up so I can show you how it looks. But when you open it up, here we have the Spectrum rings. Here they are, all in their awesome glory. Inside of this plastic, it looks like velvet, but it's actually plastic. There's plastic on the back, but it feels like velvet on the top. Feels real nice. I'm quite sure that you can find something else to make them look better in. It also comes with your power ring key. It's right here. This is the key that you'll be using to turn the rings on and off. I'll show you that in a second. And it also comes with instruction paper. On one side it shows you how to turn the rings on and off, and then on the other side it shows you how to take the rings loose so that you can change the battery. So we'll put that down, and now we'll be using one of the rings for a test ring. We're gonna go ahead and use the Rage ring, because the Rage one looks pretty cool. So go ahead and take it out, slide that on the side, put that back. So, and here it is. As you can see, it looks just like the other regular rings that they have. They look about the same size. It's a nice glossy finish to it. Very nice glossy finish on the front, on the tip of the ring right here. Underneath, if you can see, if I can get it close enough and I can tilt it at an angle so you can see, this little trigger right here is what activates the power ring. So you go ahead and you push that down, and the ring lights up, and then you take your finger off of there, and it goes back. You take the key and you turn it on. I don't know if you can see it with the camera, but it says on and off right here, and that's where you go and you turn the rings on and off. So let's go ahead. I'm going to use the key now. I'll show you how to do it. Slide it in there. It's a very flat. You're going to use the flat edge surface. So we're just going to go ahead. We're going to stick it in there, and then we're going to turn it to the on position. So you turn it just like that. Now it's in the on position. So now what happens now is that when you take the ring and you slide it on your finger, it'll automatically light up. Hold on, guys. Technical difficulties here. Okay, we seem to be having some technical difficulties with the red ring. I'm gonna have to look into this one. Hold on, guys. We're having some trouble with the red ring here. It doesn't want to stay on. Well, it's not supposed to stay on, but it's staying on. Hold on. See if we can just get it. There we go. So when you take it and you push it like that, it comes on, and it's supposed to stay lit when it's on your finger. But see, I have these very small fingers, so that when I put the ring on, well, except for the red one, but when you put the ring on, it's supposed to stay on. It stays on like that. If I can go ahead and I can turn the light off for a second, I'll go ahead and I'll show you how they look. So let's go ahead and we turn the light off, and then when we come back and I hit the ring again, now you have a pretty good idea of how to look in the dark when you go ahead and you turn the lights off and you have the ring on. It will look something like that. And like I said, the only real problem that I have with the rings, or with the rings in general, is that, like I said, I have small fingers, so that when it's on my hand, it doesn't rest against my hand, or rest against my finger, like I said, like it should, so that it can stay depressed. This one's staying depressed because I'm basically stretching my fingers out as far as they can go, so that they can keep the button depressed, so that you can see how it looks when the ring is on your finger. But if I was to just relax my hand, see like that, see how it goes off? It's not supposed to do that. The ring is supposed to stay on. As long as it's on your finger, it's supposed to stay on. No matter whether you're doing this motion, whether you have your hands open like that, it's supposed to stay on. But still, it's a cool effect when it's in the dark lighting and you have the ring on. It's an awesome effect right there. So let's go ahead and take this off. Turn the light back on. There you go. Go ahead and turn the ring off now, using the same key that we were using earlier. And go ahead and turn the key off. There. Now it's off. Now, with it off, you can go ahead and you can slip it on your finger, and you can wear it all day, and you don't have to worry about it coming on or off without you wanting it to come on or off. So that was the lighted part of the demonstration. Sorry it didn't go as well as planned. But now I'm going to show you the other part about how to take it loose and how to change the battery. So with that part, you just firmly grasp it by the sides. The top handle right here part is loose, so you're just going to take that, and you're just going to take and you're just going to turn it clockwise, and it should come right off, just like this. Top, and inside of it, inside of the top part, there's this little white tab right here. That's what makes it look, that's what makes the presentation look better, is this little white tab right here that's inside of the top. Because without the tab inside of here, you would just have the ring lighting up, and you would basically see the in parts. You'd basically just be seeing the lighted up insides, and we don't want to see that. So we want to make it look like the ring is actually glowing. So that's why they put this little tab in here. If we go ahead and we just gently push from the bottom and push this out and put that down, this is the core. This is the core of your power ring right here. This is where all the action happens. We have a plastic silicone covering with a little spring underneath, and this is the little button that you push up, and it lights the LEDs. See this little thing right here, this little green thing on top, that is the battery. Well, the battery is not. The battery is underneath. So what you would need to do is you would take a small pair of, you would take a flathead screwdriver, and you would turn that, and you would pop that up, and that comes off, and you flip that underside. You would slide the battery out, and then slide it back in, and then you just put that back, and you would put the ring back together, and that would be how you would change the battery. They also make a little note that this little spring. There's a little spring around here that's the battery is of course sitting in for the conductor. If the spring was to ever come out, then the ring no longer works. So you have to make sure if that spring pops out, you have to make sure to put that spring back in, so that make sure that your ring is working. So you just go ahead and then you just sit it back. You would sit the ring back the way it came in, or the way you took it out. There we go. And you would just screw your cap back on. And there you go. Ring's back whole, one piece, ready for the next use after you went ahead and you've changed the battery. So we're going to put Mr. Red Rage back in here. Thank you, sir. Put that back in there like that. Sit that up. Turn to the side. And there you have it. There is your Blackest Night Power Ring Spectrum set. It didn't go as easily as I thought it would plan, but you still got to see the ring set in its entirety. You still got to see it light up. You still got to see it do the very one cool thing, you know, that everybody would want to go ahead and get this power ring set for. It's a very good set, but like I said, the only downfall that I have is that I have small fingers. So when I slide the rings on, they don't stay lit. But other than that, it's a perfectly good set. I would suggest that you go ahead and pick this up for any collector to go ahead and add this to their collection. And as always, I would like to thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Geek Talk Collectors Corner Edition, and I'll see you guys next time.